Everybody, welcome back. We're doing another Marvel's Midnight Suns video. In this one, we're going to be doing the Doctor Strange challenge called Strange Memories. In this particular one, there is a specific sequence and order of attack that you've got to do to this to get it done. So it does seem a little bit harder than you'd think, but I was able to get it done pretty quickly. So I'm going to talk about the concept of what you're doing here, and then we'll show you the exact sequence. So generally speaking, you've got, what is it, 5? Yeah, I've already killed 1 in this particular footage. You've got 5 enemies to kill. They've got different amounts of health, and you've got different cards. So you start with 3 attack cards. You're able to get 2 cards that will give you +5 damage on the attack. And then you've got a card here where it says draw the last 2 attacks. And then the actual attack that you have can get additional damage based on how many heroism you have. So you've got these different factors at play that you've kind of got to go through this crowd and properly sequence the cards to attack them, and then use the damage cards at the right time to make sure that the card that you've got towards the end is enough, or the 2 cards really, that it will have enough damage on that crystal to take it out, and you're not using multiple cards to take out the minions. So let's check out the solution. All right, to start, you get 3 Bolt of Balthic, which do 10 damage. There's 2 enemies that you can attack for 10 damage. They both give you a +5 damage. Pick one of those, attack that one, get that +5 damage. Then your next decision will be, do I attack a 10 again, or do I increase the damage on my cards to be able to take out the 15? The answer is increase the damage on your cards to get to a 15 and take out one of the 15s. There's a damage increase. You get the +5, take out one of the 15s. Get one of the cards that says, get back 2 of your last 2 attacks. At this point, you could take out either the 10 or the 15 with the 22, but you need to save that 22 for your last card. That's the card you want to duplicate. So instead, you're using the 1 card that gives you additional attacks played. You get 2 17s back, both of which are able to take out these 2 on this side. And you'll get 2 cards played and the 5 damage. So I took the 17, I attacked the 15 to get the last 2 cards played first. So that way, I mean, I guess it doesn't necessarily matter, but I will say that if you play this additional 2 cards at the wrong time, that it can cost you a card, because at one point I tried this, oh, I'm going to get 2 more attack cards, and it only gave me 1 because my hand was too full. So now I've got 3 cards. I've got 1 enemy left besides the crystal. I sit here and I'm like, okay, so now what do I do? All right, and I want to attack this guy, so I damage him and kill him in 1 hit. But I pull back, I get the cards first so I can get all of the cards. I want to make sure I get all of the cards as high as I can. Now I've got 2 22s and a 27. The 27 will one-shot this guy. This guy will give me a card that makes 2 copies of a random attack card. Well, guess what? After I use the 27, I've got is 22s in my hand, so I'm guaranteed to get 2 more 22s. 22 times 4 is 88. The health on the crystal is 85. I'm 3 over, good to go. Here we go with the 27, taking them out. I'll get the copies of the card. And I remember when I got this, I was like, all right, cool. Then I play these. There's no choice other than to do this. So that way I can get 2 copies of those cards. And like I said, you get 88. And it becomes pretty easy from there. You just attack the crystal. So that's it. That's how you get it. I spent about 25 minutes on this one. I do think this one is likely one of the more challenging ones. I mean, between all of the ones that I've done, the Hunter one, the original one, was one of the more challenging ones, just thinking about the sequence of events. This one is another similar one where you've got to think about the sequence of events on it. So I'm looking forward to doing a couple more of these. Hopefully these videos are helpful to you guys if you're struggling with any sort of these challenges. These are the type of things that I really do love in this game. If you want to hammer down that like button, click notification bells, subscribe, all that sort of thing, appreciate it. And then you'll finish off getting the heroic card here. This, what is it? The 7 Sons of Cinnabus. I like to call it the 7 Sons of Cinnabon. But it's a cool card. It looks awesome. It's fun. Anytime you get these ultimates, I like to try to find a way to get them into your kit. And then you obviously just do a bunch of damage on this thing. These animations on these things are always super awesome. So I enjoy it. So again, I hope this video is helpful to you. Like I mentioned, hammer down like buttons, all that stuff. I'm going to keep covering this game. I do have a live channel, which if you want to check in the description below. I typically stream this every night, but with the holidays, which I've got some family coming over in a little bit, hence the different outfits, and I will be with some family here next week. So I might not be streaming a few nights this week, but appreciate you stopping by. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.